St. David's Episcopal Church, nestled in the suburb of Claremont in San Diego, California, has been serving the community for 65 years. Longtime parishioner Jeff Watkins describes the beginnings.
In 1954, this area in Claremont was a part of the Diocese of Los Angeles. And the Diocese of Los Angeles had purchased land in Claremont to build a church ultimately. The Mortons, Stan and Ginny Morton, and they decided to open their house for a gathering of people who wanted to make a church. The canon missioner, a gentleman called Dean Jones, and he came to the Mortons' house and said, "I have a vicar for you, Father Copeland." But he became our minister, and Dean Jones also said the church is going to be named St. David's, because I'm Welsh. St. David's is our patron saint, so it'd be nice to have this church called St. David's. The Morton's house became too small for the church. So Father Copeland rented a duplex on Claremont Drive to have the church there. That's where I joined the church. In 1955, I came to San Diego, and we rented on Claremont Mesa Boulevard. And we'd have regular services. And by this time, it had grown in numbers that the duplex was full. And we had a small choir. And the choir sang in the kitchen of the duplex. The Bishop of Los Angeles was Bishop Bloy. He came, he said, "I'm going to consecrate the land which we have purchased for a church in Claremont." We had $20,000. Obviously, we couldn't build the church for that. So we started building it, and weekends, the male members of the congregation would come to the building, and we put up beams in the church. We laid the floors. We did a lot of work to be able to build it for $20,000, because the efforts that we put in, or people such as I, helped the building. All the beams were put up by church members. So the church was very, very successful.
In May of 1991, tragedy struck St. David's. An arsonist set fire to the sanctuary. The building was so badly damaged, it could not be repaired. Out of the ashes came several miracles unique to St. David's. 3 flammable fixtures in the sanctuary, a cross made from dried straw, a wooden baptismal font, and a wooden awmbry were untouched by the fire, despite the area around them being scorched by the flames. All of these fixtures are featured in the rebuilt sanctuary of St. David's Church. After several years of worship in the St. David's Education Center, a new sanctuary opened in 1997 under the leadership of the Reverend Jack Whitehouse and the Reverend Susan Tobias, the first female rector of the Diocese of San Diego. Once the new sanctuary was completed, the arsonist who started the fire of 1991 was forgiven.
broke it, and gave it to his disciples and said, "Take, eat, this is my body which is given for you. Do this for the remembrance of me."
St. David's is a diverse and thriving congregation that serves the community in several ways. Let's take a look.
Father, we thank you so much for the gift of life. I pray that you bless this food, bless it to our bodies, and bless us to your service. We pray in Christ's name. Amen.
I can't say enough about the contacts and the love that this church has given to me. It's been a wonderful experience. I love the congregation. I love everyone here. So it's been very much supportive to me. Thank you very much.
But I enjoy coming to St. David's because I really enjoy the helping out with ushering and passing out the bulletins. I really enjoy coming to this church. They made us feel welcome. I came to this church in 2005. All the friends that I have made, I really am happy at this church and enjoy it.
I'm part of the food bank at St. David's. The food bank was started 9 years ago with the goal of helping less fortunate families in our community. Every Friday, Sunday, and Saturday, we pick up generous donations from local stores like Sprouts, Ralph's, Jimbo's, 99 Ranch. Then once we pick them up, we separate them, organize them, so they are ready to be distributed on Sundays.
My name is Rob Grijalva, and I've been a member of St. David's, it's going to be 20 years now. And I've been attending the church on and off since high school. My mother's been a constant attendee this entire time. And just recently, I began to sing more consistently with the choir. And I'd say I've become one of the more core members of our choir at this point. It's been 2 to 3 years now that I've been singing in the choir. And then when we got John Mark as our new director, I started attending every week and joining, singing at every rehearsal, joining every Sunday performance for the 10:30 a.m. service where we have the music, and I've really enjoyed it. The more I attend, the more I begin to feel connected to all the parishioners, and they are my peers at church, but they're not exactly in my age cohort, so it was a little difficult to get that feeling of connection, but all it took was exposure. I've been asked to join several committees, and I really enjoy serving in that aspect because I am, at 36, one of the younger members of our parish as far as young adults go, and they really value all my feedback and all my suggestions. These experiences that have extended themselves to me as a part of this church have really made me feel like a member.
We hope you enjoyed watching this video on St. David's Episcopal Church.